Hello and welcome to Life Matters with Judith A. Thank you for joining me. I am going to continue the series on breast biopsy, and today I will be speaking on MRI guided biopsy. So MRI is an abbreviation for magnetic resonance imaging. Now this modality uses some heavy-duty magnets and radio waves that create the images. Remember, metallic objects and magnets attract, right? So I will suggest you do yourself a favor, keep your jewelry and stuff at home or in your car so that you do not stand the chance of losing anything. However, if you have them on and you go into the department, you are given a locker where you can put all your stuff in there and lock them up, and it's safe to keep them there also. I have had MRI a few times, and I make sure that I strip myself of any metal before I get there, so I am not spending any extra time trying to peel off rings and earrings and whatnot. So that's just a little tip there. Also, like any other biopsy, it is important that you have a conversation with your primary care physician to discuss your current medical history, including any medications you're taking, such as blood thinners or over-the-counter aspirin or such. Please do this before the day of your biopsy to avoid any excess bleeding. An MRI guided biopsy takes anywhere up to 30 minutes or so. In order for you to keep calm, do not schedule anything else after that where you are in a hurry to get to the next appointment. Give yourself about 2 hours or so to spend in the department so that you are as relaxed as possible. And if you're claustrophobic, meaning you have a fear of small spaces, talk to your doctor about that. At least this is going to be the second breast MRI that you are going to do, so you have an idea of your tolerance level for this machine. So make sure that you are doing whatever you can to keep yourself calm. I will advise that you avoid having any heavy meal. By all means, have your breakfast, lunch, depending on what time of the day your appointment is. But avoid stopping at McDonald's to pick up a Big Mac. You will be throwing up because you're going to be on your stomach for about 30 minutes or so. And if you're like me and you like your fufu, this will not be the time to have it. When you go back home after your breast biopsy, by all means, you stretch your legs out and enjoy your meal. But prior to your appointment, just have a light meal so you don't complicate anything. You have arrived in the department. Your consent is taken after the radiologist goes over the procedure with you. At this point, it is important that you discuss any allergies that you have. An IV line is placed in your arm, and then you are taken into the exam room for the biopsy to start. You are asked to lay on your stomach. The technologist positions your breast to ensure that the area of interest is in focus. A dye is injected through the IV line that was placed earlier. The radiologist cleans the area with some antiseptic solution. A numbing medication is given. Once the area is numb, and it takes just a few seconds. Once it's numb, an introducer is placed at the target area, and some images are taken to verify the spot. Once that has been established, samples are taken of that area of concern. And then a little marker is placed in the area to mark it. Now this marker does not set off any metal detectors or such. It stays in your breast for life if the result comes out as negative, and they don't have to do anything further to your breast. Once the samples are taken, some pressure is applied to the area to stop any bleeding, and then the area is covered with some steri strips. A gentle mammogram is taken after that. Typically just 2 images to document the location of the clip. Once that's done, you receive your post-procedure instructions and you're good to go. What you are advised not to do usually is to get into any vigorous activity. You can go back to work, you can drive yourself, just avoid anything that might cause bleeding, such as going to the gym to lift some heavy weights. Avoid that for the day of the exam, and you can go and do that the following day. It is very important, I can't stress this enough, that you have a phone number to call in case you have any complaints after your breast biopsy. Typically, you are giving verbal instructions as well as some material to read. Make sure there's a phone number there to call if you have any complaint. If you're going for a biopsy, I hope that the results turn out to be negative. However, if it's positive, hopefully it was caught sooner and your treatment works perfectly for you. Until I see you next time, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and to others. Thank you and God bless.